Where fault can be found, the good is ignored. If we look at this one through a modern lens, it's don't play the blame game. Focus on solutions. Or don't fabricate fault to fuck your friends. Friends don't fault fuck. The ancestors might get a little mad at me for taking a few creative liberties with y'all's saga back there. Mr. Norseman's been asked to talk on a certain subject that's popped up yet again. The many branches on the tree of Norse paganism are arguing again. Last month it was Lokian. Now it's Rockatru. And I'm over here going, what would the ancestors think? Sure, healthy debate is just that. But when it starts into petty squabbles, character attacks or assassination, creating faults that aren't there to fuck your friends. You're part of the same tree, aren't you? I'm not going to weigh in directly if doxing is involved. Accounts are being reported and lost. I've had enough of that. I get that from the rotten branch of the tree, from World War II Germany. And I've seen people fabricate that fault frequently, often, if ever, not there. Mr. Norseman's starting to think we need a wizard cup, because everybody's acting like Hogwarts houses. More often than not, I find myself with friends on both sides, if not in the direct argument, wanting me to mediate it. And I'm here to say, you're both good people. You're hurting the whole tree. The tree's gonna need to be strong to get through the next few years in this country. And if we keep telling people that that good branch over there is the bad branch, everyone takes their eyes off the bad branch and somebody gets hurt. That's why bad branches that are about to fall, but nobody knows when, are often called widowmakers. If the Dutch branch or the one from the Alps gets on this app and has a voice, you gonna do the same thing? Go back to your Hogwarts houses and think about it. I'm gonna be tending to the roots of the tree, where the wisdom and the ancestors are at. That which this tree springs from. A little civil discord is gonna happen from time to time. Things are gonna get shook up, but if you could shake that rotten branch off, that'd be swell. It's hard for a tree to bear fruit if it's got an infection. That fruit is the next generation of little ancestors coming up, learning from you, their ancestors, watching, listening, taking notes and downloading your opinions, and nothing but an extreme lack of solutions. You know, in the many regions that our ancestors ended up settling, there is variation in language and traditions, even the different gods that were venerated there. Just look at Iceland. Now throw in a dash of reconstruction, pinch of pop culture. New branches are gonna form. I don't know about you, but I want branches to fork. And would it be a bad time to mention that in the Icelandic sagas, the ones that most scholars think were factual to a degree, about actual people, the gods are hardly mentioned. And a footnote, Uller and several others disappeared. Where'd that branch go? What if it pops back up? The elf Hednar disappeared too. With time, trees change. With strong enough branches, they're not going anywhere. Best find solutions and stop creating faults. This is a really uncomfortable situation to be in. Sorry if you don't like my opinion. Y'all respect it for some reason. So I thought I'd say some words. Maybe let you see it from my perspective. Because in my neighborhood, we probably do things differently than yours. That doesn't mean we're not neighbors. Until next time. Ah-cha-cha-cha.